in Governor Connally and President Kennedy. The bullet was in virtually pristine condition and could almost be fired again. The only damage was a slight bit of flattening at the tail. Later, the FBI removed fragments of copper from the head and lead from the tail to be used for spectrographic analysis. This is the only damage evident on the bullet. After the first volley of shots, the car moved down Elm Street, and a fatal shot was fired from the right front, striking the president in the head and throwing him violently to the rear and to the left. Mrs. Kennedy then climbed out onto the trunk of a limousine, picked up a piece of the president's head, and brought it back into the car. Here we see the president responding to the first volley of shots. And then the fatal headshot, coming from the front, striking him in the right temple, throwing him to the rear. In micro-study, we see the president thrown violently to the rear. The damage to the top, right, and rear of his head is quite evident. The skull flap, which was pushed downward and forward in front of the right ear, came from the top and right side of the head and is very plainly seen in the Zapruder film. The exit wound, this volcano shape in the back of the head, is obvious. This is the angle of the president's head at the moment of the headshot. Given the alleged location of the wound in the rear of his head and the downward angle from the 6th floor of the book depository,